Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the Total Masterpiece, and on this channel I talk about career, motivation, physical and mental wellness. And my aim is to take you closer to greatness, one post at a time. If this is your first time here, I say a very big welcome to you. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am so glad that you are here. Our topic of discussion today is career related. And today we're going to be talking about questions that you should ask in an interview. We've talked a lot about answering questions coming from interviewers during an interview. And remember, I also talked about the importance of asking questions in an interview. And so some of you asked me what sort of questions you can ask in an interview to make you stand out and give you an edge over others. So here we are. Today I'll be talking about top 10 questions that you should prepare to ask in an interview. Now, a lot of these are from my personal experience because these are questions that I've been asked myself during an interview. And I felt, this is a very great question, and immediately positioned the candidate top of the list. So come along with me, let's get into the real deal now. All along during the course of the interview, you've been at the receiving end of the questions. Now it's your turn to turn the tables around. Remember, as I mentioned in one of my previous posts, it is important for you to come into an interview with multiple questions. That way you're not under any pressure in case some of your questions may have been answered during the course of the interview. The number one question you should prepare to ask is about the culture of the organization. With this, you can determine if it's an environment in which you can thrive, whether or not it's toxic, if it supports your growth priorities, and if it's aligned with your personal philosophies. Now, if they aren't able to answer this question satisfactorily, or if they redirect the conversation, then that is a red flag. You don't want to join an organization only to be back in the market after a few months. You can even ask specific questions about one or two of their values to determine if they in fact practice what they preach. For me personally, a company that lacks respect and value for their employees is a big no. So, know your values and look out for the company that aligns with those values. The second question you should ask is, what does success look like for you in this position? Or what do I need to do to be considered a great hire? The response to this question can potentially give you an insight into what it is that they need and position you for success in the next round of interview. Not only does this help you uncover the skills that are needed for the job, it also projects you as passionate about the job. Number 3, why did you join the company, or what keeps you attracted to the company? In addition to all that you may have previously gathered about the company, this could provide an avenue for you to learn more about the people and culture of the company. Majority of the time, you can tell how passionate or otherwise employees are about their company by their response to your questions. Number 4, what would be the most significant challenge I'll face on this job? Let's face it, every job comes with at least one or two challenges. You want to know whether or not the hiring manager is aware of some of the challenges that comes with this role. Their awareness of this challenge provides you a level of comfort that they will to some extent be able to provide you required support for you to succeed. Asking some of these questions also give you further insight into the expectations of the role and helps you align some of your experiences accordingly. Another question you can ask is, what does the onboarding process look like? For candidates, it's a small way to see how organized your new employer might be and help you gauge if it's a company that you would potentially like to work with. Number 6, how did your company handle COVID-19? This has been one good example of situations where companies have demonstrated their abilities to navigate unexpected situations. Seeing how companies balance their business needs as well as their employees is one way to tell if it's a company that you'd like to work with. It can also help you understand if the interviewer's perspective is different from what you may have seen on the company's social media page. Number 8, what does your company do to promote team engagement in a remote or hybrid work environment? These questions strongly correlate with current realities. This is a good opportunity for you to determine if the company's work environment is a good fit for your personal situation. Remember, interview is an opportunity for your potential employer to assess you and also for you to determine if the job is the right fit for you. It's a two-way relationship. Number 9, how long will my pre-boarding activities last? Pre-boarding activities includes your paperwork, office setup, and everything that needs to be in place before your first day at work. A survey that was conducted in 2020 reflects that 80% of candidates struggle with anxiety while waiting to start a new job. As much as possible, you want to know well in advance what it would take for you to settle down smoothly in your new workplace. Number 10, are there mentorship programs or activities available? Employers should try to create positive new hire experience that showcase authenticity and great company culture from day one. This may include first day lunches with managers, team member chats, coffee chat with buddies, great welcome messages, and so on. The goal for you is to see if it's a company where you will be able to fit in from day one, or if you have to struggle your way through building relationship with your managers, your co-workers, and your team members. So there you have it. Thank you so much for sticking around with me today to listen to some of my tips. If any of this resonates with you, please do well to subscribe and like my video. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section and I'll do my best to respond. If you find it useful, please do me a favor and share with your social and professional network. Until next time, don't forget to remain awesome, and I'll see you again. Bye.